Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Panda Knows Linguistics. I'm your host Jack Mao. How is everyone doing? I hope you stay safe and sound and healthy. Where I'm living, the corona situation is quite bad, so I'm not going anywhere, and please I urge you to mask up when you go to public places if you have to. And of course, you don't have to wear masks while listening to my episode if you are at your own home. Okay, let's get started. So today we're gonna continue our series of Chinese small words. So just to recap, what are small words in Chinese? Small words usually contains only one character. They usually convey nuanced meanings, and also they usually don't change the general meaning of the sentence. So most of those small words in Chinese are adverbs and particles. Okay, for example, we have 了, 都, 没, 不, or 过 and 还, right? So basically, I'm very small, but I'm very, very strong. So we need these small words to convey nuanced meaning and make your Chinese sounds more native-like and smooth in general. So today's star is the word 还. So if we use it freely, it means also, okay? And if we pair it up with other words, it can mean a lot of meanings. For example, A 还是 B, and 还好, 还行, 还不错, 还可以, and 还在 or 还没 plus a verb. And 不但, 不仅, 不光 something something 还 something something, and 除了 something something 还 something something. Okay, so there are a lot of paired up usage of 还, so we're gonna learn them one by one. And of course, I will introduce just one advanced usage. 还是你去吧. What is 还是 doing here in such construction, okay? So basically, when we're talking about 还是, we're making choices, and it's A or B or something like that, okay? Again, there's a disclaimer that I'm not covering every single usage of 还 in Chinese language, but this coverage pretty much gets you like 90+%. I think it will be a good one to start with, okay? So let's look at them one by one. So the first situation is you use it freely, by self basically. So specifically, 还 is used to indicate the same subject doing more than one thing or having more than one qualities. So the construction is subject, 还 plus a verb or your adjectives. So for example, let's look at this sentence. 我喜欢熊猫，我还喜欢大象. Okay, so I like pandas and I also like elephants. So here we can see that first you say you do something, and then you can say the same thing is you also do something. So it's quite intuitive and easy, just like English. You put also in front of the verb. And of course, I have to use panda somewhere, and here are some pictures for you. Oh, wait. What are you doing here, little panda? You are not the right kind. Okay, wait, don't discriminate against pandas or panda girls, okay? So, next point I want to make is 也 in such situation is also okay. Okay, same construction, subject 还 and 也 plus verb and adjectives. So for example, so the same sentence, 我喜欢熊猫，我也喜欢大象 totally fine, exact the same meaning. Okay, however, if we want to indicate different subjects doing the same thing, right, instead of one subject doing different things, and then we need to use 也, 还 is not correct in this situation. So same construction, subject 也, verb or adjective. 我喜欢熊猫, Velda 也喜欢熊猫. Okay, so literal means I like panda. Velda also likes pandas. Okay, so here 还 is wrong because there are two subjects. 我 and Velda are two different people. Okay, so let's do an adjective example. 我很胖， 熊猫也很胖. I'm fat, and pandas are also fat. This is the, quarantine weight of me right now. Okay. So here you can see again is two different kinds of subjects, 我 and 熊猫, but we share exactly the same quality, 胖. So that's why we use 也. So that is the end of use it freely. So next one, we're gonna pair it up. So the first pair it up is 还是. 还 and 是 together in a question. When you ask someone to choose between A and B, you use this A 还是 B construction. So the construction is subject, verb, A 还是 B. Let's look at this sentence. 你想喝咖啡还是茶? Do you want to drink tea or coffee? You want to drink coffee? 还是 tea, right? Quite simple. It pretty much just means or. Personally, I don't really care as long as there are desserts. Hey, anything goes as long as you give me dessert. Next one, let's pair it up with 好, 行, 不错, 可以. These things all means like good or okay or not bad, some sort of a compliment or positive feedback. So when you want to make a moderate and reluctant positive statement, you use 还 plus all these positive meaning words. So for example, 今天天气还不错. Very simple sentence. Today, the weather is good. But what's the difference between this and 今天天气不错? You add a 还, you make the 不错 a degree lower, which means it's okay, but not, amazing. Okay, let's look at another example. The A asks, Jack 老师怎么样? And the B answers, 还行, 还行. So it means, how's teacher Jack? He's okay, I suppose, right? 还行, it gives quasi semi compliment. Okay, it's like okay, but okay, just okay, not amazing. So you were like, why Chinese people give like a half compliment? Well, we Chinese people are quite reserved to give compliments. We're not like, people here who say things like, oh, fantastic, oh, awesome, and terrific, and wonderful. There are so many words to mean like, to give a compliment. But Chinese people don't do that. It's quite reserved when you give a compliment. But of course, we'll have the moments like you are so beyond yourself and happy and positive and you want to give a all the way compliment. Sure. But we also have a way to dial down a little. Isn't that fascinating? So next one is, let's pair it up with 在 or 没. So 还在 express someone is still doing something, still in the middle of doing something. And 还没 express someone has not done something yet. So they're kind of like opposite of each other. So the construction is subject, 还在, 还没 plus verb. And then we can also add this emphatic 呢 at the end to make it even more strong, like your feelings. So for example, 9点了, Jack 还在睡觉呢. 9 o'clock already, Jack is still sleeping. Okay. Yes, the real footage of me sleeping at 9 o'clock. So here we can say 还在. It's not only saying Jack is sleeping, it's still sleeping, which means, it's like not supposed to, but he's still doing it. Okay? So let's try the negative. 为什么 Jack 还没来? 为什么 Jack 还没来? Why Jack hasn't come yet? Why hasn't Jack come yet? Right? So when you are waiting for someone and you are very impatient and like, oh, what the heck? Where's Jack? 为什么 Jack 还没来? Still have not yet. Okay? So next one, we are using it in this construction. 不但 or 不仅 or 不光 something something, 还 something something. So this means not only but also, okay, very, very common in English too, right, this phrase. So the idea is subject, and then the first part of not only, 不但, 不仅, 不光, plus something you want to say, 还 and then something else you want to say. Okay, let's see an example. 猫不但聪明，还很可爱。Right? Cats are not only smart, but also cute. So here you can say, we have two adjectives here. So we use 不但 for the first adjective and 还 for the second adjective. Okay, you are expecting cat pictures. Here you go. Okay, happy now? Alright, let's do the next one. We pair it up with 除了 something something, 还 something something. So this construction means besides something something, also something something. Okay, so the construction is 除了. Do a sentence with 除了 and then subject, 还 verb. So for example, 除了熊猫，我还喜欢水豚。除了熊猫，我还喜欢水豚。Yes, I'm teaching you how to say capybara. You know that thing, the rodent that is so big, that is the size of a baby hippo, and is the largest rodent in the world, but so chill and so just lovable. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite after panda. So yes, anywho, here 除了熊猫 besides 熊猫 I also 喜欢水豚 like capybara. Yes, capybara is a very important Chinese word. If you don't remember anything I say today, please remember this word and take home with it. Alright, next one is I'm introducing you to one advanced usage of 还是. So this situation is quite weird, okay? It doesn't have an equivalent in English. It's used for giving a suggestion. But this suggestion, you want to show that you didn't just give it willy-nilly, okay? You give it after a consideration of a lot of reasons and everything. So you first say a reason, blah, 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 and then 还是 subject verb. And then we usually use this suggestive 吧 right, at the end. So give it more the suggestion feeling to it. So let's see this example and let's see whether we can get it. 你更了解情况，还是你去吧？你更了解情况。This part is your reason. You are more familiar with the circumstances. Therefore, after that consideration, 还是你去吧. You should go. So, 你去吧 is you go, right? With the 吧 as a suggestive particle at the end. And 还是 here, adding in front of it. It just gives a flavor that I have the suggestion. This suggestion is given after my consideration of the reasons. I know it's quite complicated, that's why it's an advanced usage. But at this stage, I think if you can just remember that 还是 can be used in some sort of fancy way to mean after consideration, blah, 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 you're good to go. Okay, everyone, that's all for today. Again, if you want to study Chinese or Japanese with me, please find me on italki and just search my name and it will pop out. Okay, thank you so much. Please 多多保重. Take care of yourself and each other. I'm Jack Mao and I will see you in our next episode. Yum yum.